Brookhaven. It was once a nice, peaceful place, a growing city with a promising future. But a chain of shocking events changed everything. Political unrest had clouded Brookhaven for months, ever since the contentious mayor election in May 2023. And now, tensions had escalated and boiled over, culminating in a level of mayhem no one had ever seen and causing Brookhaven to go to war with itself. These are the Brookhaven August 1st riots. It may have started out as a fine, even picturesque Brookhaven day, but by nightfall, everything changed, leaving residents to question, challenge, and actively fight authority. Citizens of Brookhaven, the mayor has been accused of a litany of crimes, among those identity fraud, domestic trolling, and attempted sabotage of allies. The people of Brookhaven were stunned, particularly members of the city council who had worked closely with the mayor.
When we found out, we were shocked and disappointed. We weren't sure what to believe.
We went straight to the mayor and asked, but that didn't go well. Feeling the heat from city council and his constituents, the mayor left Brookhaven.
We never kicked him out of office. He quit himself.
And when he did, he tried to convince other residents to leave as well.
He told me to leave Brookhaven. He said if I didn't, Brookhaven would kick me out too. I wasn't the only one.
But the citizens didn't go. They fought back in what would become the biggest riot in Robloxian history. Coming up, law enforcement was powerless to stop them. It was absolute disorder and destruction. Would it ever end? Hi, I'm Hoptastic3. You might know me from my criminal escapades, or as host of Brookhaven's Next Top Criminal, or from the 3 months I went missing and was presumed dead. But now, I'm back, Brookhaven, and I want to work for you. I'm running for coroner of Brookhaven. It's a coroner's duty to pronounce, identify, and take custody of the deceased, and I know I'm the right person for the job. Hoptastic3 for coroner. I know a dead body when I see one. Join our movement to develop Cherry Road. Instead of enjoying the things Brookhaven does have, let's focus on what it doesn't have. A spa, an indoor trampoline park, an ear, nose, and throat specialist, a nursing home, a shoe store, a sock store, a jewelry store, a yoga studio, a saltwater aquarium, Five Below. I could go on, and we could fit all of that and more here on Cherry Road. Do you agree? Let your voice be heard. Join the movement to develop Cherry Road. Because more is better. August 1st, 2023, the day that would live in infamy for the town of Brookhaven. The mayor, accused of major crimes, abruptly left town, leaving chaos in his wake. It all began with a raid on Town Hall. Armed and dangerous, civilians entered the building with violent intentions. Once inside, they unleashed a barrage of bullets and bombs. And the scene was the same in various spots all over town. Citizens moved with such speed and such force that law enforcement was virtually powerless to stop them. weapons, bombs, out of control dancing. The people were angry and wanted to be heard. From one end of the town to the other, it was absolute disorder and destruction. Meanwhile, the local police force struggled to keep up with the mounting turmoil. Rioters were robbing, protesting, overtaking buildings, and completely disregarding human lives. Fires raged. Businesses were ravaged. The streets of Brookhaven were a war zone. Within the rampant, angry chaos, factions formed that would further divide the people of Brookhaven, acting as rival gangs, bringing even more confusion and adding fuel to the fire in an already devastating scene.
The police couldn't stop it. People were just going crazy.
It was true. The Brookhaven police force didn't have the resources nor manpower to properly respond to what was happening, leaving the world to wonder, would it end? And if so, how? Coming up, it was a devastating moment in Brookhaven. We tried to stop the riots, but we couldn't. We will get through this. I'm Martin Elder, and I've lived in Brookhaven for 76 years. In that time, I've seen a lot of change, but one thing that should never change is the Cherry Road Nature Preserve. The last thing we need in this town is more businesses, more cars, and more people. We don't want progress. We want peace. If you do too, join the fight to keep Cherry Road rural. Peace, not progress. That's our motto.
Hey there, Brookhaven. I'm Aunt Fanny, and I specialize in reupholstering couches. I've got every fabric you can dream of. I can do a striped couch, purple chicken couch, a agency couch, polka dots, hamburgers, cryptocurrency, something green, a couch, a police tape-inspired couch, airs, security keypads, whatever this is, pieces of wood, more stripes, clicking fingers, faces on a bright green background, flowers, pizza, speed limit signs, premium couches, and more. Enjoy your couch and unveil it. Polka dots! Yay! So give your couch some personality with Aunt Fanny's Fabrics. Located in the upscale mobile home at Lot 15. See y'all real soon.
The August 1st Brookhaven riots were raging, fighting, protesting, looting, and a startlingly increasing body count. As the rioters moved to take over the airport, authorities knew they had to do something fast before the Brookhaven war spread beyond the town's borders. The Brookhaven police called in riot control. And it worked. The crowds dispersed. People went back to their homes to reflect and calm down. Cleanup could begin, but the trauma lingered. I tried so hard to stop everyone, but they didn't stop. If I didn't get out of there, I would have died. Sadly, my friend did die. Her name was Amy. I hope something like this never happens again. We were all fighting for our lives. Unless you were there, you can't understand what it was like. I'm going to be having nightmares about this for a long time. It was crazy. I saw my apartment on fire, and I injured my eye. Everyone was going crazy. It was a devastating moment in Brookhaven. There was a riot and guns, bombs, and helicopters. It went down in Brookhaven history. I'm just glad it didn't happen in my town. I thought it was a normal day, but it wasn't. Everyone was crazy. Fires, guns, cars, crimes. I didn't know what to do. Sadly, some of our fellow cops died. I hope it never happens again. The riot was crazy with arson, helicopters, and even a raid on town hall. It was crazy. Me and fellow police officers tried to stop the riots, but we couldn't. 20 of my colleagues oofed. That was a bad day at work. We will try to arrest all the people involved, and we will not allow those that riot the town of Brookhaven to get away with it. Currently, the mayor has not been convicted of any of the crimes he's accused of, but he has voluntarily abandoned his town. The political future of Brookhaven is uncertain, but the resolve of its citizens is strong.
We will get through this. We always do.
We're Brookhaven.